ever thought Yale as a basketball program ever until about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when my boy Danny Wolf committed and played there. Um, Unfortunately, I did not. My son was too young, so I didn't really get a chance to go watch him. We went to Michigan though. Don't you worry about that. Um, but so there's one other kid. There's the Greek kid from out west, Pulakudis or something.
Yeah.
Then Chris Bolte. Is that how I say your last name?
Yeah, Bolte, he did it good. He pronounced the E. Not a lot of people do it, but
Well,
that's
I
how you say
mean,
it.
there. I mean, if this is what I was thinking, I was like, shit, if they want that shit silent, just take it off.
Right, true, exactly. It's there. You
Right.
gotta say it.
So thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I just had a McDonald's buffalo chicken snack wrap. So
How's
my
that?
mouth is a little bit spicy. I'm always glowing, so it's always good.
Yeah. Well, thank you for having me on. I really appreciate it. I think it's good before the season. Speaks some mind.
So let's get into you and your journey. Where'd you go to elementary school?
So it's funny you mentioned John Paulikitis, who went to Yale. He's out west. He's in Naperville. I went to middle school at Gower Middle School, which is in Burridge, which is where I live now. So
Okay.
western suburbs. So I do make the commute to Ignatius, but I went to middle school at Gower. I know you know Modest Buzelis on the Bulls. He was there when I was there, along with his younger brother Vince, who I'm a little bit closer to. So we kind of had a little bit of a powerhouse going in those early years of my basketball career.
So I was on TikTok
Hmm.
and Vince posted something of his brother.
Yeah.
And I made a comment like, I would like to see him shoot more threes or something.
Hmm.
And Vince responded with like, "Shut the fuck up." So my response, because come on, bro,
Right.
my response was, "Oh, I'm telling the South Dakota coach."
That's funny. I didn't know you would respond like that.
I was shocked as well, but I mean, come on, bro, like it's his brother, so I'm good with it. But like,
Yeah.
so it's social media, and I unfortunately, I was not talking shit at that time. I was just speaking my coaching mind.
Right.
Um, but potato, potato.
Right.
So you're out in freaking Burge, dude. That's a hell of a commute every day.
It is. Yeah. It's a dedication. It's long. It gets long.
Why St. Ignatius?
Well, so I actually spent my first year at Hinsdale South, which is my public school here. And after that year, after my freshman year, I spent my freshman year on varsity. Got my first big year, and I was happy with it. I met some good people. I was under a pretty good coach, and through that freshman year, I experienced that spring. My father had passed away, which was very unexpected, and then my brother had an emergency brain surgery. And so we were battling some adversity. And prior to the start of high school, my mom and I, we had, considered private school. It just wasn't there financially for us. And so that summer, we kind of looked more into it and wanted me to be in a more faith-based environment. And Ignatius came up on our radar. We were close with a few alumni. And I took a tour there, and I fell in love with the culture. I met some great people. I met Coach Monroe, who kind of took me under his wing right away, and who has taught me so much, both on and off the court. And so I was able to enter the portal there for the transfer process, and I was able to get admitted. And then through my eligibility, I was able to get admitted there, and I've been at Ignatius ever since. So,
So something makes sense to me now.
mhm.
So my wife will tell you. Um, so we're really, really, really big into Jesus. Okay.
That's awesome.
So I was raised Jewish, in a very hateful home. I was taught to hate that Christians and church hated Jews. Um, all this crazy narratives my mom and dad fed me. Black people are bad, Christians are bad, and guess what I ended up marrying?
A Christian.
A black Christian.
Wow, that's amazing.
After dating for 2 weeks,
Wow.
we got married. But so I want to share with you something. So you know how Jesus gives us all a gift
Yes.
and it's on us to find it.
Right.
So one of my gifts is I can look at a picture, I can meet someone within 2 seconds, and I can tell you a lot about the person. And when you popped on, you have so much glory behind you. And like it's like for people that aren't faith-based and
Mhm.
understand what I'm talking about, I'm sorry. But those of you that do, this dude's a walking blessing. Like, dude, I can see it. Um,
Thank you.
I felt it when you got on the Zoom. You have a lot of joy to you. And so I lost my father recently, like 2 years ago.
I
And
apologize.
no, what did I tell you? What type of home did I grow up in?
A hateful home.
hmm Um, and I chose to go a different route, right? But bro, like I wish my wife was home because I know you can't see it because you look in the mirror every day. But bro, like you're glowing.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, you have a lot of blessings behind you. It's like it made right when you said we were looking for faith-based, I just started laughing to myself because I was like, boom, there it is.
That's all. I mean, yeah, it's the truth. I take a lot of pride in it. I'm still here to this day, even going through those experiences. And you mentioned a blessing, like being able to go to Ignatius. It's a blessing every single day. Like I'll make that commute. 365 days out of 365. Like I love it there, and the people there. I'm truly blessed to be in that environment and to be able to play basketball as well. So it is truly a blessing.
God's amazing, isn't he?
Yes, absolutely.
I prayed so hard. I had two daughters, and then I mean, listen, my girls are tough and I love them, but I prayed so hard for a son, bro. I remember
Really.
dude, I got on my knees, I cried out to Jesus, I wailed, and now I got my little fucko. He's 7 years old.
There you
Um,
go.
but you're like a walking blessing. It's so it's so amazing because I can see it, and that's why I'm like
Thank you.
laughing about it. Sorry to
Oh,
keep
yeah.
harping on it, but it's just so. I wish people could see what I see. So you end up with my boy Monroe, who
Yep.
is like, I don't know if I would have a straight face if he yelled.
Seriously?
Yeah, because I don't know, he's so nice.
Yes, true.
He's
True.
so, and I hate him because he's just so likable.
He is. No,
You
I
know?
agree. Because when I first met him and I was first going through the process, I was like, wow, this is an awesome dude. And then I'm starting to talk to more people, different coaches, and they're like, yeah, he turns it on. Like he turns it on during practice. And so, we go through the preseason of my first year and fall league games, and he's still this super nice guy. And we get to that first practice, and like the moment he starts to yell, he turns it on. So he does have that switch, but I can see how it's like, okay, this guy's the nicest guy in the world, and then he's a, really getting on you type coach. But it's not getting on you in a bad way. He wants to
Oh.
make you and everybody around you better. So I'm
I know he'll be watching this. So, Matt, you're welcome. We just added Matt Monroe to our Fat Man's group text.
oh
I've had it for 10 years with the Antioch head coach and his assistant. And Matt just got invited in. And
oh really?
guess what his second day, one of his perks was?
What was it?
So we always share like the coupons are going on.
Yeah.
Portillo's baby, free sandwich with $1 purchase.
Wow, and he got that on the second day.
I don't know. I sent it to them today, but he got
Oh,
that from us. That was a
oh,
benefit from being part of the Fat Man group text.
yeah, on his second day too.
Second day, man. He just told us something funny that he just started eating something recently for the first time in years. Something really random too. Like
Really,
like um like steak or something.
really. I'll have to ask him about
Something
that.
weird. Something
Yeah.
It's gonna bother me. I'm gonna have to pull it up. But he's so nice, dude.
He's awesome. Yeah.
I can't believe he turns it on. I can see him being like, hey, listen, you
Yeah.
guys. Right? I can't imagine him saying, listen, you fucks, get the guy on the goddamn fucking line.
Right. Now, I can't imagine that. He doesn't really get super vulgar, but like he'll really like be straight up with you, which is good. It's awesome. But he's also a grinder. Like there'll be mornings when I go in and ask him if I can go shoot in the morning, and he'll be up and he'll be there before me and getting in his workout, and he'll be running on the treadmill. So he really grinds it out too.
Dude, doesn't he teach in Wheeling or something? I mean, in Joliet?
No, I don't think he teaches a couple courses at Ignatius.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
I know his wife teaches in Joliet.
Ah, that's why. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he was saying something to me about listening to my podcast um coming up from Joliet, and I was like, I hope you're
He
not like
no,
making.
yeah, so he lives in Joliet now. I don't know if you know that, right?
I'm trying to think, like, what would I think? 55? Yeah.
Just
You said
55, yeah.
55, yeah.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Yeah, well, he says he has a lot of time in the car, so he does his calls, and then obviously, I mean, with this podcast going, he'll definitely turn that on too, I'm guessing.
I want to say it might be burgers.
Really?
I
That
think,
he just started eating?
yeah. You got to ask him. I'm going through the group to, yeah, not, no judging, but I just started eating burgers this year.
Wow. Wow. Wow, that's crazy.
What
I
was he
can't
in, like, communist North Korea?
Yeah, I can't imagine not eating a burger. I feel like that's a staple childhood food that you have.
My mom used to burn them to shit. They were like hockey pucks.
Couldn't even eat them.
No, no, she would say, just put some ketchup and mustard on it.
Yeah, no, you
It was
gotta
terrible.
have a little red in there.
It's terrible. Yeah, dude, can you believe your tough ass leader just started eating burgers for the first time?
I'm gonna use that against him. I think I'm gonna bring that up at practice.
Please, bro,
Yeah.
please. I might make fun of him on my social media.
No, yeah, I mean, not a burger. I know you got you just posted one thing about the hot dogs where you're gonna be
Yeah,
at. Yeah,
yeah.
it's a staple. You gotta have a burger.
What'd you think of the hot dog idea?
I thought it was good. I thought it was funny when you had the Thanksgiving Day, you were like getting fatter or something.
Yes.
That's me too. I love Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I have this disease I'm afflicted with called being fat as shit.
Yeah,
There, there's not any medicine for it that I'm
can't
willing to
yeah,
take.
you can't get rid of it.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I do is drink water, but everything else is full go, baby.
Yeah.
Full
I mean,
go. Portillo's free sandwich, dollar purchase.
yeah, you can't pass that up.
Bro, I drove home from work eating a beef sandwich.
From the Portillo's one?
Portillo's on Addison.
Yeah.
So, what's that commute like in the dead of winter?
Oh, it's tough in the winter. It's the so I'll also take 55 into school. And when we were in Lincoln Park for a little bit, like it was much easier, like just, 15, 20 minutes. I would carpool with my friends. But my junior year, we moved back, and it was like, yeah, you kind of got to wake up a little bit earlier in the winter and make sure the car, like I park in the garage during the winter, so the car doesn't freeze up and stuff like that. So, just taking extra measures and all that.
Burr Ridge to Ignatius in the snow, hour and a half.
Yeah, I would say it's like there was a day last year was an hour and a half. Usually it's like anywhere from 45 to an hour, but with the snow, yeah, it's about hour 15, hour and a half.
So let's move on to the recruiting process.
Yeah, for sure.
You played AAU for Breakaway, I believe.
Yep, breakaway.
Yep, makes sense being in Burr Ridge.
Yeah.
Uh, Tell me about your recruiting process.
The recruiting process was good. I mean, I like growing up as an athlete, I'd always wanted to be talking to these coaches and given these opportunities. So when it did come at my time, like you mentioned earlier, like God has a plan, it's on God's timing. So when it did come, it was awesome to start it. That would be my summer of my sophomore year. I heard from a few coaches in that June period. And then I played my junior season, and then it kind of ramped up just this past spring with Breakaway on the 3SSB circuit. And yeah, I took a few. We played our live events in May, and then I took two official visits or three official visits in June, kind of right
Where
before those.
where at?
I took my first official to Brown, which was cool. It was great getting out east. That was my first time out east. And then
Where is Brown?
Brown's in Providence, Rhode Island.
Okay.
So kind of right on that coast. Great seafood. I loved it out there. And then I took official visit to Holy Cross, which I also really enjoyed. It was great getting to know the coaching staff there and the team there. And then I took a day visit down to Illinois State. That was an unofficial, kind of right before that Riverside Brookfield tournament.
Yep.
And then I played those two. Came out of there with a few offers, and then we had about a week off, and then we started what we like to call Hell Week at Breakaway, which is about a week and a half of practice before we go out to, I think it was Rock Hill, for our first live event with Adidas. And then we played Rock Hill, and then we went to California, and that was some of the best basketball I've been a part of with some really great teammates and a great coach over there, Coach Greg, who I've been with kind of all of AAU. I've always played with Breakaway, so it was great to finally be on that stage, that 17U stage that I've always kind of looked up to. So yeah, the process was good. And then after July, I took another visit down to Illinois State. And then we tried to get out to Belmont. There was a few complications with getting out there, and then we took my visit to Yale. And I kind of just fell in love there, and knew after that week I was like, all right, I'm ready to take this to a close and call Yale home. So that was awesome.
Danny and his parents still talk to him. What's his name? The head coach?
Coach Jones, James Jones.
Yeah, man, they still have a relationship there. Even though he left for Michigan, which
Yeah.
people have to understand, his mom went there and he wore Michigan his whole life.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, dude.
Wow,
Danny played for me and would always wear either Michigan shorts or a Michigan shirt.
that's awesome.
Yeah, man. He um he surprised a lot of people.
Exactly, yeah, and seeing his, like you mentioned, Coach Jones, meeting him we had talked in text, but meeting him in person on the visit was awesome. He kind of laid it out for me and showed us what the program has to offer, and the culture of the program. And I was looking at Danny and his development, John and his development, and how they came into Yale and then how they exited, and
Yep.
all the progress they've made, and seeing that those Illinois guys come in. I mean, it was admirable. So I really want to be a part of that conversation when it's said and done.
I think it's exciting. Here's my question for you.
Yeah.
Walk me through with how they offer you because a lot of kids are never going to experience that.
Absolutely, yeah. So as I mentioned, like my summer, my sophomore year, those few coaches that texted me and kind of reached out, just getting to know me, locking my contact in. One of those was Coach Kingsley, the assistant at Yale, who's kind of like a recruiter from like he takes a lot of those Illinois guys and recruits them, and he's out here a lot. So he got in contact with me there, and then obviously I played my those two AAU seasons, and then that July, about a week after we got back from California, Coach Jones had gave me a call and was like, "Hey, like, we're loving what we're seeing. Like, you're one of the top guys on our board right now." And they kind of, break your he broke my play style down and said he would love to offer me a spot on the team. And from there, I mean, that's just a feeling that So grateful to have. It's a blessing to be able to have that phone conversation. But that was kind of how it went down, and then I took my official a few weeks later, and that was when it all went down. So yeah.
How did it feel to get that first offer?
The first offer was unbelievable. It was kind of everything settles down a little bit. You take a deep breath, you exhale, and because there's obviously periods every player goes through it where you kind of doubt yourself and you see other people doing, oh, this guy got offered by them, and you're kind of like, all right, when's it my turn? But just keeping my head down in those moments really helped me enjoy that first offer to the fullest, and then continue to work harder after that. So it was really, truly one of the best feelings ever getting that first offer.
I want to let you know and the world know that my 7-year-old has a standing offer from U of I. Um, he's really good at talking shit, so I think he was offered based on all the shit he talks. Um, he also has a standing offer to go play at Loyola, DePaul Prep, or Bennett.
Okay.
Matt Monroe has not jumped in yet.
Okay, I gotta talk to Monroe about that
Yeah,
one.
yeah. I mean, we're looking for a gigantic bag of money.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, that's that's today's world for you.
Oh man. Hopefully, dude, I just want my son to be a great, great human, a great husband, and a great father.
That's awesome, and that's really mature, like that mindset too. Like he can go on to do whatever, but just knowing, like having those three principles in the back and coming from, you know,
100%.
such a motivated person like you, like I have I'm fully believing that it'll turn out like that.
Jesus guides us, homie.
Exactly, and that's
He's the
you know,
center of my. People wonder how my beautiful chocolate wife deals with me, but they don't realize that Jesus is the center of our marriage.
and that's what's most important.
Yep.
That's
Center of
huge.
our family. Every morning, my wife on a group text to my daughters and me, um, does a Bible verse, gives us a.
Oh,
I'll read you today's
yeah, go
because
ahead.
I know you're a fan.
Absolutely. I've
Um,
got a little daily thing on my phone too. It's whenever I open my phone in the morning, it comes up with a daily verse.
yes, on the Bible app.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where is this? I actually liked it this morning. Hmm, 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 hmm. There we go. Hmm. Oh, here we go. Here, yep. Trust in and rely confidently on the Lord with all your heart, and do not rely on your own insight or understanding.
That's exactly what we were talking about. That's crazy how that translates. And that's a great verse too. Just trying to live by that is kind of the center. Mine today is kind of similar. It says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in a future." So kind of what we were talking about too, the plans. Oh my gosh. No way. That's crazy. It's right here. Yeah, Jeremiah 29. Wow. Wow, that is unbelievable. And Philippians 4:13. Wow.
I live it,
That's
bro.
live it.
I
That's
live it,
amazing.
man.
Good for you. That's amazing.
And see, the world doesn't know that about me. Hmm.
No.
So let's get into Thanksgiving. Where are you guys for Thanksgiving?
So this is our third year of our own Thanksgiving tournament. So
That's
it's
right.
it's us and De La Salle that host it.
I think
Um,
I have you guys winning it.
really?
I think so. Let me look. Let me look here. Holiday tournaments, Thanksgiving tournament champions. Uh, D-list. Oh, no, I don't. Sorry, Bennett.
Bennett?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I mean Bennett's the powerhouse on the other side. So it's Bennett, De La Salle, um,
King?
King, yeah, I think it's King, and then I forget the other school. It might be Julian Prep, I think.
Okay.
And then our side is we played at our school. It's us, Westinghouse, Yorkville Christian, and Hope. So we've got some good
Brookville
first
Christian
games.
will be good and Hope.
Yeah, exactly. So like they've got, Yorkville Christian got Jaden Riley, who's awesome. Like he's spectacular.
Where does
Um,
that? Oh, Yorkville is where that Porter kid goes, right?
um,
Braden
I-
Porter.
yeah. Yorkville, yeah, the red one. Um, but yeah, I'm excited for that game, and then Hope they've got Taiwan Hunter, and then another senior who I know is good. So those are two good tests right out the gate. So I'm really excited for that, and we get to play them at home, and then hopefully
Where
it's
would, if you guys are talented enough and make it to the championship,
yeah.
where's that played at De La Salle or Iggy?
This year I think it's played at Iggy. Last year it was played at De La Salle, and we ended up beating Bennett at De La Salle. So that was a pretty big win for us. Hopefully we get them again, and hopefully it's the same outcome. But
That
um,
dude, they were better last year. So I mean, that's a pretty big accomplishment.
absolutely, yeah, they've got a squad. I'm pretty close with a few guys over there, and I'm excited to see how they end up. And
Yeah, I
uh,
think one of them just committed to like North Dakota or South Dakota or something, right?
yeah, that was Colin Stack. He just committed to North Dakota State. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. He's
Yeah.
tall. Is he like 7 feet tall?
Yeah, 7 foot.
Can you
Yeah,
imagine getting on airplanes, traveling to hotels, sitting on public toilets?
yeah, it's crazy. I bet he hits his head on every door frame. Like he's huge. It's crazy.
I couldn't even imagine, bro.
No.
Like I told Danny, when I took my son it's been almost a year, to watch Michigan play. We went down to the locker room afterwards,
Oh,
and
nice.
I told Danny, I looked up at him. I go, dude, like, how miserable are you? I was like, dude, like, everywhere you go, you got a duck,
It's got to be tough.
right?
Yeah, he's 7 foot, right? Yeah,
Dude, he's so big, bro, and
yeah,
he was like a bigger kid growing up, but he
hmm
wasn't like huge.
yeah,
But I always knew he was going to be 7 feet tall. I was the only one that let him play point guard
yeah.
because
That's
everyone else.
I would say that translates because he moves really well now at 7 foot.
Bro, I saw it when he was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Everyone's like, no, you should play the big, give him post moves. I was like, hell no. He's gonna
Yeah,
be 7 feet tall and have guard moves.
yeah,
Well, time later, he's 7 feet tall and has fucking guard moves
exactly.
on the nuts.
And those players excel this time in the NBA. It's the tall guards. So teaching those guard skills at a young age, like that translates.
So there's a kid at Viter. He's like 6'11", 7 feet tall. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I don't think so. No.
I think he just transferred in from Huntley. And he came to a workout over the weekend that I was involved in. And he was confident post to post,
Yeah.
pushed that bitch out to the perimeter. He couldn't do shit.
Uh,
And I said to him, and he didn't like it because apparently his AAU world, they tell him how great he is. And
mm,
in Coach London's world, um, unless you're my wife, I don't really tell you how great you are. And ugh, I don't even want to be told how great I am.
right. Always room
So
for improvement.
yeah, ugh. And I don't ever believe people. So, but I said to him, I'm like, bro, dude, like, if you want to play in college, like Division 1, you got to get an outside shot, man.
Yeah.
I go, that's the game. The game now is that and big point guards. Like, look at
Absolutely.
Cooper Flag. He's 6'8",
He's
right?
running the point.
Right? He's running the point. So, I see the game evolving again. It evolved with the big man moving out to the perimeter. It's
Yep.
evolving again with bigger point guards.
Exactly. Even Paulo Banchero, like that dude is
Other one.
huge.
Was he? He's like 6'7", 6'8".
Yeah, I think he's 6'8".
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, you've a 6'8" point guard.
Yeah. That's that's something you make up on 2K. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
bro, I don't know. All these kids know more than me, and then they get to the end of their career and they're like, "Oh, we should have listened to you." And I go,
too late.
you knew more than me. You've never done this before, but you knew more than me." So, where are we for Christmas?
Jack Tosh. So it'll be my
Work.
fourth year there. I love it there. It's awesome. I've got a friend who's probably gonna work it this year. Like one of my closer friends outside of basketball. But I've like when I was at Hinsdale South, we were there. Our past 3 years, we've been there. And Monroe loves it too. He'll go there early and just watch all the games. So
Course.
I'll kind of take after his lead and be there and watching the games. And then when I'm at home, I'll throw it on the TV because they've got the live stream going. So I'm really excited for that event this year.
You know my pick.
Oh, Glenbard East, right?
I like it. I'm sorry. I like
That's
it.
no, that's my guy Michael Nee over there. He's awesome. He can really like he can burn that net up, and I saw it every game playing with him over the summer.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I think they're a sleeper, and I don't think they should be a sleeper. I think everyone should know about them,
Yeah,
but no one really does know about them.
no,
Um, yeah, I like them a lot. And then who you you guys played DePaul Prep, Loyola.
yeah, those are our big conference games that we play. We
But
play
what's the plan besides to pray when you play DePaul Prep?
um yeah, playing against DePaul. Obviously limit Riken and Rashawn. Those are two great players. Kind of big fan of both. I think they're going to do great. Like Riken's going to be great at Brown. I think Rashawn's going to be great at Toledo. So they're going to be exciting to watch. But going against them, I think we play at their place too, which I love. We took them to overtime last year. I ended up fouling out. So I'd say the goal is to stay in the game this time. But yeah, I would say handle the ball and kind of get to our spots, hit our shots, and really we got to defend because they've got a lot of different weapons that they can use. Even AJ Chambers and all the other guys they've got. Gus is pretty good too. So all those guys, be a good game
I think, especially DePaul Prep, I think that's the closest that you'll get to like college preparation.
for sure. Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like
yeah.
he's not to take listen, Livitino's my guy. His preparation is amazing.
Hmm.
Bennett, same thing. Pats, but Kleinschmidt's a different animal.
Yeah, and the personnel they got too. I mean, they've got 3 or 4 college basketball players next
Yeah.
year.
Yeah. And then you mix that in with a high level coach.
Yeah.
No wonder they're back to back to back state champs.
Yeah, got something going right there.
I think they're the favorite again. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be honest.
No,
Like I know they
yeah,
moved up. I know they moved up, but
yeah, no, I wouldn't say that's ridiculous at all. I mean, there is a team, St. Ignatius, who could sneak in there. So we'll see.
listen, I'm not taking anything away from anybody, but I'm going off back to back to back championships with a coach who doesn't coach like he's won back to back to back championships.
Yeah, that's true.
You
He,
know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
So like this isn't a hot shot guy, walking around, Kleinschmidt's a blue collar Chicago guy wanting
hard
to
nosed.
man hard nose, wanting to play man, kick your ass.
Yeah,
I'm still blown away that you said Monroe will get into you guys a little bit.
he will. Yeah, no, I don't mean to throw him under the bus at all, but he can coach. He can really
I
like.
know he can coach, bro. I know that. He's a
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
phenomenal coach.
yeah.
I
But
just I can't see Jolly G Matt.
golly gee, Matt.
Jolly
Yeah.
G.
No, he can. Yeah, he'll set you straight. Like we've got a standard in our program. We go by it. So, yeah.
So 31 games, what's gonna be the record?
So we were 25-7 last year. And that was our program record for wins. So the goal is to break it. So I'd want to get to 26 or 27, 28 wins and try to limit those losses as much as we can because we took some losses last year, which we shouldn't have, but we always bounce back. Like we never lost 2 games in a row, which I was proud of because that shows a lot about our character and our culture that we, kind of emphasize throughout the program. So definitely trying to beat that record from last year.
How far are we going?
I would love to go as far as the state championship. But really, my personal goal is to win at least a regional. I haven't won a regional. I haven't been able to hold that plaque up, so that would be awesome holding a plaque up, and then from there, I'd want to go as far as we possibly can.
You're gonna win a regional this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm Jesus is covering you like you would not believe. You are gonna win a regional this year. Um,
Thank you.
100%. And those of you listening are like, oh, we're gonna prove London wrong. I'm still not worried. So to wrap up, we've been going almost 45 minutes. Um, like I tell everyone, I talk to you guys more than my wife. Um, when you're done
Mhm.
playing whenever that is.
Yeah.
How do you want Chris Bolte to be remembered?
That's a tough question. I don't think I've ever been asked that question. I would kind of want to be remembered as I would want to be remembered beyond what I gave on the basketball court.
Mm,
And I think it's in the sense of leadership. And I'd want to be like I've been in the shoes of an underclassman who didn't really know what was going on. And now entering those shoes as an upperclassman who's kind of fully stepping into that leadership role. When it's all said and done, I'd want to be remembered as a leader who did things the right way every single time. So like at Breakaway, my coach, Coach Greg, he always preaches, do everything how you do anything. And that's really what I want to live by. Most importantly, off the court. Like not we can do that on the court, we can do that in practice when everybody's watching, but off the court, really getting that sense of integrity and participating in that in every single way I can and being that leader and being remembered as a leader is what I'd want to be remembered as.
such a nice kid.
Oh, thank you.
Such a nice.
I appreciate it.
Your
It's
mom
just
is your mom is probably so happy.
she is.
See, I think being a bad motherfucker sur supersedes all of that.
It does.
Um, like I always bring up my 7-year-old because he has no shame. And I think having, first of all, faith, right? Of course,
Mhm.
always faith. But if you this is where I'm gonna tie this in. This is gonna be a little weird.
Oh yeah, I'm all
If
for it.
you have complete faith in God or Jesus
Mhm.
or Muhammad or whoever you believe in, right?
Yeah.
Then there should be no issues being a bad motherfucker. And I'll tell you why. Why would I question anything? Why would I go in second guessing? I would just go in with rage knowing it's his plan.
Yeah. With the faith, yeah. You're right.
You see what I mean?
I do see what you mean
So
there.
um having faith, having belief, knowing the blessings will come should make you just want to be an out of control bad motherfucker out there. It's his plan. He's going to protect you.
Yeah, because in the end, there's always that plan that you really can't see right at the moment, but it always works out. So I see how kind of just going in and not second guessing is translatable.
Every Listen, if I'm driving to work, I'm a teacher. and there's bad traffic, I don't get mad. I say to myself, Jesus is slowing me down.
Yeah,
Who knows? There could be a car accident that I could have been in,
exactly.
right? Um, the only time I don't have that faith is a goddamn flight delay. Then I get annoyed.
So you don't think you would have been in a fight or in a crash if it would have taken off right away?
Say that
Maybe that
again.
maybe that's maybe the same way it's traffic.
Oh,
It's the
oh,
same.
dude, you're 100% right. But as I was saying all this, I thought to myself, but I'm not very patient when it comes to flight delays. I get
That's funny.
super annoyed,
Yeah,
super annoyed.
that's natural.
Yeah, yeah, that is natural. All right. I want to thank you for joining me. Most importantly, I am a gigantic Chris Bolte fan now.
Thank you. I
I am
appreciate it.
the biggest fan, way more than Matt Monroe. I
You have
cannot
to tell
wait,
him that.
bro. Trust me, when we get off, it's the text is going. Um, I can't wait to bring my son, and we're gonna heckle you for
Yeah,
sure at free
go for it.
throws. Um, but bro, I wanna just reiterate, you're very blessed. God has an awesome, amazing, joyous plan for you, and you haven't even scraped the surface of it yet.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That's huge coming from you, coming from someone who kind of, with that hateful family went on your own path. Like that's
100%.
huge. So coming from you, I really do appreciate that. I'm humbled. And I'm very grateful to be on this podcast, and I appreciate you getting me on here. I love to meet you. I can't wait to see you come out to the games. And I'm all for the heckling. Need it. So it'd be awesome.
All right, bro. I will see you soon and good luck Monday.
All right, coach. Thank you.
All right, bye.
See ya.